Good morning and welcome to what I hope is going to be a little bit of an insight into the voices that I hear. So, yes, there we go. That's a bit of a confession for you, isn't it? I hear voices. I think it's fair to say in society it's probably not a good thing to admit that you hear voices. People don't understand what that means, and they often think if you hear voices you must be insane. That's probably true, but yes, I hear voices, and to try and explain to people, I don't hear voices in my head as an internal monologue, in the same way that you would do if you were thinking a problem through or trying to come to a decision. No, the voices I hear are absolutely external to my thoughts. I don't have any control over them. To me, they sound exactly like another person sat in the room with me, or persons sat in the room with me, talking to me and talking at me and talking among themselves. I first started to hear voices when I was about 11 years old, 10, 11 years old, which is quite a common time for voices to start for people. It was very disturbing when I first heard them. I didn't understand it. I didn't know why. I didn't know where they were coming from. I did know that it was something I did not need to tell people about. I needed to keep to myself, and I just dealt with it. It's something that only recently, in the last couple of years or so, that I've openly talked about. The voices I hear are, for me, very corrosive, very aggressive, very unpleasant. I know some people actually like their voices and liken them to company and to friends and to be actually quite comforting, but not for me. I actually hear three voices, three distinct voices, and they haven't really changed. Well, they haven't changed in all the time that I've heard them. So I hear two voices that talk to themselves. They talk about me. They provide almost a running commentary on things that I'm doing, things that I've done. And when I describe them to people, I liken them to the two Muppets who sit in the box at the side of the stage, and criticise everything, come up with smart comments and derogatory comments about the performance. And that's what they're like to me. I don't interact with them. I can't interact with them. They don't talk to me. It is talking about me. The third voice I hear is perhaps the most destructive and harmful voice. That talks directly at me. It tells me how useless I am, how corrosive I am, how damaging I am to other people, how unpleasant I am, how the world would be better off without me. It attacks me. It's the simplest way to describe it. And it directly tells me to go and commit suicide. And it reinforces those demands by telling me how much better the world would be without me. Most days I can resist these voices. I can't shut them out, but I can resist them, and I know that they are, I understand them. I know they're not real. I know that they are part of my mental health conditions. That doesn't mean they don't have an impact on my life. On days where I'm not doing so well, on the days that I am very down and struggling to accept that I do have a place in the world, that's when the voices can really impact me. And that's the day, and they are the days when I can actually go out and act on the voices. And that has, in the past, led to occasions where I have tried to take my life. I've attempted to step off the top of tall buildings. I've jumped in rivers. I've taken overdoses. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's something that has happened. I don't know what the future is for the voices. I do know medication doesn't stop them. I have been subjected to antipsychotic medication, antidepressant medication, to counselling, to talking therapies, to all sorts of things, and it hasn't made a blind bit of difference. I actually stopped the antipsychotic medication because some years ago I talked to my psychiatrist about it, and I explained that the medication wasn't making any difference, and his immediate and simple reaction was, well, we'll just increase the medication. And I didn't want that, so I actually stopped it altogether. It wasn't doing anything for me, so I wasn't going to lose anything. And to this day I haven't taken any psychiatric medication again, and I don't intend to unless something can come up that absolutely guarantees that it will work without any adverse side effects. That's it really. That's my interaction with my voices. It's what they do to me. It's what I have to live with. And I hope if you're watching this video and you have your own voices that you hear, I truly hope that you find a way to live with those voices, to deal with them. If you find a way to eliminate them, then that's fantastic. If you can't eliminate them like me, then you have to battle with them every day. And for those people who the voices are a friend, a comfort, you're so lucky. Good luck to you. That's it. So take care, good luck, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions, or if you just want to share your experiences. I'd love to interact and get back to you. Bye bye for now. Bye.